Hello everyone, this is Jim from Data Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on 28th of December afternoon analysis. On this video, we'll just cover some charts, and then all of them are USD counterparts. What's happening in those currency pairs? We will just check them. First of all, before we starting, I will just update some news. Biden administration just updated their policy on COVID surge. And then on recent days, there is a really surge in COVID cases happening. So they have just added some more restrictions and then public gatherings. And also they have just introduced free testing to all people. Like if you have any social insurance or not, it doesn't matter. When you just call some services, they will just bring you free test even to your home, just to avoid that one. Like if you have any symptoms, so they just want you to keep out of society on that side. All right, that was the news on the recent one. And US market are just going higher and higher with the expectation of high Christmas spending. But in some cases, this may not be the true, and some numbers are just kind of tricky. All right, like for example, the MasterCard, that data just published on that data, they just said 11% surge on spending. All right, but already 8% or some around 8%. Inflation in prices. So when you just think that the spending on the last Christmas was bad already, so when we just look at in here, people are not spending. Like that difference is just coming through because of the inflation rise. Like for example, when you just pay like a $1,000 present, then you are just paying $1,080 for the same present. So it's not something more. This is only for inflation difference, for my opinion. This is what's happening for the market, but people are just telling this one, all right, it's just surging, so the people are spending, and these companies will just make more sales, and then on quarter earnings updates we will be just make more money, so just buy the stock right now and then wait for it. They just think like that, but in my opinion it's just misleading data, and then I don't think it will happen, because everybody's just talking right now about the other issues, like the big resignations and wage rises, all these kind of things, and tapering. All these information are more important for my opinion. All right, this was the news. All right, we start with USD Japanese yen. What's happening there? USD Japanese yen is going higher and higher. Reason is the biggest stimulus package of Japan history. They just announced that one at the end of November, and then in December they started to do that. And from the beginning of December, we see an increase in Japanese, like in dollar index. Right now, dollar index is not going up. Even on that one, the Japanese yen is losing value against US dollar. When we see, this is important, when we see USD, dollar index rise again, so there will be bigger jump in USD Japanese yen. We will see higher levels of that one. 115.260 will be the first point to be tried, will be the first resistance level to be tried when we see, as I said, another rebound in dollar index. When it happens, we will see another surge. All right, and when we just check like dollar index, like on our previous videos, it will just go higher. The expectation is go higher, but just struggling some at these points. But eventually, with the interest rates going higher, we just may suppose that it will just go around 100 levels soon. All right, let's look at our next chart. Before just going to next chart, thank you for our sponsor, the markets. They are just helping us to make these videos recorded every day, and even promoting to some channels. Thank you for their support. By opening an account, you can just trade in these markets with a really competitive spreads and with high leverage, and then you can make money if you are not trading on forex market. Even if you are trying, please try this broker company. They are really good. Thank you again.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, our second chart is GBP USD. As you can see here, GBP USD has tested really low levels. Like it's really, let me just show you, really low levels, 131, and from this point right now it's going up and up. Reason is dollar index is just stable and GBP side is just getting some value, and then they are just benefiting on these one. But the important thing is they just lost that steam, so it's not going more and more. It is just keeping stable and trading flat. And look at RSI on the recent one. It is just, maybe it may try this point, and let me just show you, and 134 and 500 right now, and it may try the next resistance area 134.85 level, but then probably it will just make the correction on lower level. So a sell option on these level may be a good idea. You can make some money on this one. Let's look at our last chart. All right, our last chart is USD CAD. USD CAD is declining. Reason is rising oil prices. The Canadian dollar is indexed to, not indexed, but related. Like they have a really important relation with oil prices. If oil prices goes up, the value of Canadian dollar goes up. Right now, oil prices, crude oil prices is testing $76 on recent days, and this is helping Canadian dollar gain some value against USD. When we see this is changing. For example, when we see low level of oil prices, which I expect soon, and when we see dollar index going up, then we will see another trial on higher level. Then you can just make money on buy side on USD CAD when you see this pattern, because right now, as you can see here, it's just trading flat, and dollar index is just trading flat, and then oil prices are going high. And from this point, when the price of oil starts to drop, and at the same time dollar index can just make pressure on that one, then we can see this is going up again. This is important. And tomorrow as well, oil production, oil stocks will be released tomorrow, and then these may affect the price of oil. All right, thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news tomorrow. We will check news, and then we will check charts together. Have a nice and profitable day. Bye.